Thank you for turning me on. You're tuning in to Smokey Said, and I'm your host, Smokey Jones, and this is just a little space where we get together and have conversations about relationships, situationships, work issues, all that stuff. Just little random conversations. So I want to thank you for joining me. And today we're talking about relationships, starting over. Trying to do something new. I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking, hey, I'm just a little bit too old to be out here dating. Guess what? You are never too old to date. Check this out. Now you're at a point in your life where you are older, better, wiser, got a lot of common sense. Something that a lot of us didn't have when we were younger, but hey, you got it now. So dating should be a whole lot easier. You take your time, follow the rules that you set forth for yourself, and see what's out here. Don't be scared. That special someone could be out here, but you got to be sure that you have let go of all your baggage. When we have those mental scars, we shy away from the doctor. We shy away from getting help. Hey, you got to get that taken care of. You got to make sure you're right. So if by chance that person that you're looking for, if you happen to cross their path, you're ready for them. You know what I mean? So today, we're going to talk about what to do after the breakup. It's kind of crazy out here, I know, but there are still good, normal people out here who are looking for the same thing you're looking for. Just got to make sure you're ready and able to recognize them when you see them, okay? So dating tip number 1, especially if you've been out of the game for a minute, you definitely want to talk to some people who are currently dating just to get their take on what's going on, where to date, where to meet some eligible singles, okay? You definitely want to do a little research and find out what's hot and what's not, where to meet people, like-minded people like yourself at, maybe somebody that has the same hobby as you. That's always a good place to start. Meet somebody doing what you enjoy doing. Maybe a function, maybe a barbecue. You never know when you're going to meet that special someone. But you can't do that if you're sitting at home and waiting on them to knock on the door. That's not going to happen. Nobody is coming to your door trying to see if you're available, okay? I know you might be a little hesitant to try an app. And I don't blame you because, you never know who's on the other side of that keyboard. But you got to get out there. And online dating is a good way to get your feet wet. Now, I didn't tell you that Prince Charming was going to be in your inbox, okay? You're going to have to go through some frogs, definitely, before you meet the right one. Talk to him. By talking to him, that gives you a little bit of insight on where they're coming from now. You got to beware of the con artists, the people who know exactly what to say and what to do. You definitely need to watch out for them. So the one thing that I do know, and this is just from what I've witnessed and personal experience, is, most of the people who don't have good intentions, they can't be consistent for too long. They'll drop off. You also want to be sure that you are meeting that person, that special someone, in a neutral location. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Rule number 2, let's talk about this one. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but we're going to talk about it anyway. Keep alcohol out of it. How can you make conscious decisions if you're high, if you're intoxicated? I know you think you can handle your liquor, but no. When you're meeting someone for the first time, it's a stranger. You don't know this person. Meet them for some coffee instead of some alcohol. Have some alcohol afterwards if you just got a drink. All right. Take your time. Get to know people. Nobody said you couldn't be smarter. You can definitely be smarter and learn from your experiences. Okay? Rule number 3. Did you learn anything from your last relationship? Or the one before that, or the one before that? something you should have learned is you have to be realistic in what you're looking for. Is that even attainable? Now, I'm not telling you to lower your standards, okay? That's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm just telling you to evaluate your standards and make sure that they're realistic. That's it, okay? And if you have some tips, some you might want to share, or some things that you may do, why don't you comment below? I love to read them. And also, if you enjoyed this and you want to hear more content, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? And I'll meet you back here for the next conversation, okay?